Hey, welcome back. I can't quit now. I gotta keep going. Alright, so we basically have 3 systems to visit, and then we can initiate the Master of Ceremonies. But we're not going to do that yet, because we did look up that is what triggers the end of Act 2. So we can't trigger end of Act 2 until we discover these other systems. And I was going to make this yellow, but since we're back here again, we'll spend one. We got our 1 point back. We're gonna find out real quick if we ever get our ship back when they got destroyed. Oh, 8. See? 8 plasteel. Like, I should have come up here a long time ago. Two more plasteel. The big magic number is 100. I didn't quite get there. 3 Xenotech though. I'm gonna go for that. That's an interesting one. They have been ramming us lately. Sure. That's the only thing that gives us like a permanent bonus. The other ones were just flavor text. It's like we've been there before. It was an option that we had already chosen. Yeah. We're down to 5. We did get some of the precious metal. Alright, come on. Replace the ship, replace the ship, replace the ship. I'd be very disappointed if it...
All hands prepare for battle stations.
Where am I at? It's replaced, yay! Alright, we're up against 7 ships. Alright, this might be a challenge. Well, maybe 5 ships. The torpedoes might be counting as ships. I don't know. Wow, that was a big hit. All right.
Torpedoes. force of a supernova.
Uh-oh. I can't switch them. I just wasted a skill.
Macro cannons, open fire! Salvo!
Ah.
Macro cannons, open fire!
Just not able to hit him. Yeah, the torpedoes are counting.
All hands prepare for acceleration. Helmsman, take us in. Fire at will. With the force of a supernova. Keep up the pressure. Engage the engines. Fire at will. With the force of a supernova. Salvo!
None will lament their demise.
It's so powerful. So powerful. neutron torpedoes are tough.
All hands, prepare for acceleration. Torpedoes away! Fire at will. With the force of a supernova. Let them taste our fury. Make every shot count.
Perfect. We didn't even lose our buddy.
May be harsh, but we're harsher.
That was not an easy battle. Alright, I believe we are done. Okay, we have 18 points. We have these two, which seemed final two. No battle, though. Another plasteel. Another plasteel. Well, that made it. All right. Ooh, 5 Promethium. I'm at 55. When is enough enough? I mean, I have 76 of this. I'm gonna leave it be. Another Blasteel. For Pete's sakes. Another Plasteel. There's nothing here. There's a big battle at this place, Frozen Prince. There's nothing here. Okay. I just did a quick Google search while we were traveling. The Frozen Prince stuff is maybe another act after Act 2. It's later in the game. I'm assuming the person's in here somewhere. There he is. Or she. Oh, my dog has been freaking out, and I have my headphones on listening to the game. It's thunderstorming really bad outside. 1 second. Well, I'm gonna hit the key here, but I gotta calm my dog down. Not a good time to pause. The Rogue Trader just got $10 billion, and the employees just got a pizza party. I saw a meme that said that once, and it's just from these people who just want to promote communism, but it did crack me up because there is some truth to it. Okay, now I will pause. Be right back. We definitely have a doozy of a storm going on right now. I'm playing on a laptop, so even if the power goes out, we will be fine. But it is interesting. That's right, I gotta talk to these two people. Where are they? Maybe there? Sorry I'm being so silent. I'm just reading, and the leveling up was a little on the boring side because it was all just upgrading the skill that we don't use. Although, the Executioner skill, I'm realizing it puts fire or bleeding on everybody in the battlefield. I need to use that more often. Because getting the fire and the bleeding on everybody is actually hard to do. And the thunderstorm's still going on, and I'm really distracted with my dog who's not calming down. And what's funny is she's deaf, but she can feel the vibrations or whatever. She also sees the lightning lighting up the sky. They did repair things pretty quickly. What does my room look like? Oh my goodness. My room is looking good. And my dog, the graphics from my dog is all messed up. Here, we're gonna save the game. Let's see if the graphics fix themselves. See, I keep thinking, you know what? Nobody needs fellowship. And my next character, I'm gonna choose one that uses intelligence instead of fellowship. But it does increase your resolve, and it's making those advanced abilities to pop quicker. There he is. See, he's moving properly now. He had the worms. He was scooching his butt across the floor. Now he's fine. Alright, where are these dang rogue traders? Such cynicism. Ooh, that is a good weapon. I think that's better. Let's find out. See, he keeps losing his shield. I don't understand why. Yeah, 30 to 45 damage extra. Grants 5 movement points after each attack and allows the wielder to move after attacking. This rifle has 100% over penetration. That means it's going to hit multiple targets. It's flat out better.
Stop trying, monkey.
All right, monkey. Okay, let's end all this. Okay, servitor. Oh my goodness. Betrays her genuine interest in you. So there's a servitor in the corner that needs to speak to me. I'm speaking to everybody but the servitor, it seems. Although I guess I was glad to have the conversation that I did. Disorderly. It's like oh, I can't remember the name of that show. The one with all the physics professors and Penny. Penny is the girl who lives across the hall from them. Why am I not remembering any of these names? Anyways, it's not important. I think it's Big Bang Theory. Oh my gosh. Nomos is... Yeah, near the warrant chamber. That is true. This Nomos thing is a very interesting twist to the story. That's for sure.
Your chambers are ready, Your Lordship.
Flirting with some dude's wife. I don't even know who that dude is. I don't
Guards!
remember.
Intruder!
Quiet. Time to sleep. We need to talk in private.
We have matters to discuss, von Valancius. Probably. Unless he suffered from hidden ailments, he will soon come to without any major damage to his health. Either way, Oblivion is a far safer option for him than the A commendable openness to cooperation. It will be taken into account. Master Van Kellox has spent enough time with you. He will vouch for your work. What stands out from your recent accomplishments is the suppression of a rebellion on Janus, the battle against the archenemy's minions on Kiava Gamma, and, of course, the unusual interest the Drukhari have shown in you. Then that is what we will discuss. Does it? We're in your chambers, not a confessional cell. You're in perfectly good health, and none of the varied and fascinating instruments and procedures that expedite Kandor are being applied to you. I assure you, you would immediately know if our discussion turned in. What was the reasoning behind your decision to let Xenos, enemies of humanity, live and act on a planet that belongs to you? Your way of thinking is curious. Dangerous, but curious nonetheless. I would suggest exercising utmost caution should you wish to continue on this path. I cannot satisfy your curiosity without disclosing information of the utmost secrecy. I will say only this. We had the situation under control. There is a tangled knot of perilous events in progress in the Coronis expanse. Plucking even one thread must be performed with great precision and caution, without any room for error.
So in other words, dude, you do nothing.
Because you do not want to know the price of such an error, or what forms it might take. Are you surprised? You thought the Inquisition was unaware of the circumstances of your deeds. How often do you find yourself thinking that there are things we shouldn't know? It is my job to know everything, and I do it. Places touched by chaos must be purged with fire and condemned to oblivion. Kiava Gamma should have been bombed to dust and pronounced a forbidden world. However, you decided otherwise and restored the colony's operation. And you didn't even go to the trouble of hiding the traces of the neglect committed by your dynasty. After all, it was House von Valancius that gave Cubus Delphim so much freedom that he sank into seditious heresy. What was your rationale? I hope you are sufficiently thorough. If you are not, you will be called to account. Yes, the enmity between you is a known fact, but there is another way to look at it. On Veabos 6, you met the Archon of a mighty cabal, whose presence there seems strange to begin with, and lived. You subsequently encountered a number of her closest henchmen, yet again, you survived. Your capital fell victim to a nefarious attack, but even this... Such remarkable luck. To be a personal enemy of such an influential Xenos. To have been attacked so many times and yet make it out alive. So remarkable that one has to wonder, am I watching a spectacle? Could all these thrilling massacres be an alibi of sorts? Meant to establish you once and for all as an enemy of the Xenos and never their ally or even their agent. So you already think you're cut from the same cloth as St. Drusus, do you? Ambitious? I'll make note of it.
You just don't like it, dude. I answered your question perfectly.
Far from it, my dear. The questions are manifold. How did you manage to survive the battle that claimed the life of Theodora, who was so much more experienced and skilled than you? Is it a coincidence that you and you alone then made it out of the trap on Rykad Minoris? How much truth is there in the rumors being spread by the heretic Kunrad Voitvir about you? Why did you choose to ignore the warning of a member of the Inquisition that a protracted sojourn near the dying Rykad Minoris could bring corruption down upon your ship? Were you driven by your concern for the people or forbid? The very existence of these questions would have made many of my colleagues doubt the quality of your character. The Inquisition, which I represent, is willing to show extraordinary faith in your person. For the sake of our invaluable partnership, I'm going to ignore any minor liberties that you, esteemed rogue trader, may have afforded yourself or may again in the future. I hope you appreciate the generosity of this offer, as your predecessor once did. Which would you prefer? And you, Heinrichs, do you wish to continue working at the Honorable Rogue Trader's side?
I mean, you know darn well he's the spy, giving him all the information. Like, this is not like a big secret.
I will comply with any order, Lord Inquisitor. If you command me to remain in the company of the scion of the von Valancius dynasty, I won't be distressed.
I mean, he's an important member of my party. If I lost him, I would probably replace him with Argenta. And I think for the most part, I would be okay. The thing he does for us is he does apply bleeding, and he can take down those bosses like nothing, because he has that Force Sword skill.
Then Master Van Kellogg's will remain in place. It puts me at ease to know that there is someone to watch over you.
I consider it an honor to accompany you.
And benefited greatly from it. The world's power is not without limit, and neither is the protection it provides. All those mysterious expeditions, dubious experiments, collections of xenotech oddities are dangerous pastimes. It takes more than the Emperor's permission to pursue them without consequences. One must also make sure I am not displeased, but let me demonstrate how it works. In your retinue, there is a Psyker who is yet to receive Terra's sanction, which, as we both know, is a grave threat and a blasphemy to the laws of the Imperium. I am aware of this secret, but I'm not displeased in the slightest. And so she lives on, your handy Psyker, Idira Tlass. You haven't been in a position of power for long, and so one can forgive you for not noticing the troubling changes. The cult of the Final Dawn is spreading in the Coronis Expanse. Not the first or the last heresy that has afflicted this sector, but one that is surprisingly resilient. Mysterious convoys are sliding by, bound for systems in the heathen stars. Just your humdrum pirate trade, wouldn't you say? then why are the pirates themselves clueless? The Xenos, who have caused trouble in the sector before, have expanded their activities in the last few decades, and there is a logic and method to their previously chaotic raids. Even 2 packs of Space Wolves, blessed Space Marines summoned in my name, did not cool their interest in the Expanse.
So in my efforts to try to understand the lore for this game, I did figure out that Space Marines they're like, if I understand it correctly, they're like these genetically modified soldiers that are a lot stronger than a regular soldier.
A mighty explorator fleet, which has studied the Expanse for hundreds of years, has suddenly stopped responding to communication and sunk into a dispute over a tech heresy that was considered dead a couple of centuries ago. House Chorda has clamped down on insurgents, yet its acts of brutality breed troublemakers just as quickly as they're executed. And this bloody carousel has consumed the attention of the esteemed incendiar. Caligos Winterscale has abruptly lost all interest in his domain, and his only apparent concern now is hunting ever more dangerous xenobeasts. And the third and final rogue trader has unexpectedly perished, stabbed in the back by her own Master of Whispers. The Expanse is swiftly losing its protectors right when communication with the Imperium is being disrupted by the raging warp. Basically, all the Expanse has left is me and you, if you follow my instructions. I cannot deny the possibility that Lady Theodora may have lamented losing some of the freedom she enjoyed prior to my arrival in the Expanse. Nor will I deny that our partnership began with me exerting... However, you are not Lady Theodora. Let us put the difficulties that encumbered our relationship to rest along with her. I do not recommend troubling yourself with affairs of the past, for they have no bearing on your present position. Theodora chose to forget about this particular matter. I make no deals, and Emperor forbid that I give you orders. That would mean infringing on your privileges. I'm merely offering well-meaning recommendations and expecting that, when the Expanse finds itself in danger, you will break away from your own affairs to heed them.
All right. So basically, he's my quest giver.
Please accept this gift as a sign of my favor. In an hour of need, give it to any faithful servant of the Emperor, and the Inquisition will come to your aid. The color indicates how close the bearer is to the Lord Inquisitor. Black means that you are a part of the inner circle. Any and all resources will be available to you.
Holy buckets. How often can I use this? Oh, this is an ability I have to get when I level up. Or no. I think I just get the ability. It gives my persuasion divided by 7 wounds, persuasion divided by 10 armor, and persuasion divided by 40 deflection to my entire party. That is amazing. My gosh, and he's asking for more.
You won't let me forget that I am dealing with a rogue trader. I see. Very well.
That was an
As a
amazing
sign
ring,
of my goodwill,
and I'm asking for
I
more.
will also provide substantial support to your protectorate. But from this point on, I will be expecting your cooperation.
Of course, we're making a deal. A deal that he said we're not making. Alright, so provisions ×2, chemicals ×4. I did need the chemicals. Promethium, people. Doesn't say how many, but I definitely needed people. And then plasteel, because I didn't have enough of that.
Here is where we part. My shuttle is waiting.
Well, you will obviously want to discuss what just happened. But not now, I presume. Right now, it would be better for you to rest and think on the Lord Inquisitor's words in private.
I completed chapter 2. We're what, 120 hours into the game? Oh my gosh.
The rise of the rogue trader heir restored a tenuous equilibrium to the Fon Valancius Protectorate. For a time, threats subsided, activity returned to trade routes, and reclaimed worlds began to heal. The new Lord Captain's subjects praised the God Emperor and their leader wholeheartedly. For none knew what fate might await them.
Okay, we got black screen. Oh, there it is. Alright, so we got a crate of Mechanicus creations. 4 of them, in fact. Oh, we got 9 crates of holy gifts. That's gonna be, those are like big time reputation boosters. 3 more people. Three people because we told them they needed to give us people. From Lord Sourbeck. Well, I think this is because I put his son in charge of the troops. Yeah, those two are fighting with each other, and I'm sure the Inquisitor's like, we got bigger fish to fry here, folks. Okay. This stupid message. I'm checking the box. That message comes up over and over again. Okay, so I got my dog, I got my... I haven't even been paying attention to this stuff. But here's our bigger problem. This gives me all skills plus 10. This gives me plus 10 to all skills. And I can reroll, and I'm probably going to have to replace one of them. Immaculate Server Skull. I know this was like a dying what's-his-face. But this one's immaculate. We'll try it. I don't know what the point of that is. Looks like I kept all these. I do need to do this. And yeah, I have to replace one. I think I'm going to replace Heart of the Nameless. I have to. So all my skills are going to go down by 10. Which hurts. Definitely hurts. But Persuasion goes up by 40. I mean, this is just an amazing thing. I don't know who's Iconoclast. Abelard. He's not Iconoclast? Oh, that's right. He's dogmatic. Why would I think otherwise? She's heretical. She's she's dogmatic. She's Iconoclast. I'm betting he's dogmatic. Yep. She's the only one. That gives 10 to everything. Atlas Reach system. Can I ever leave this room, or are they going to send me in again? Alright, so... Well, hold on. These numbers look better. I was getting hopeful that maybe this was my ship finally working for me. Maybe not. Those numbers do look better, though. Goodwill the Inquisition. +2. The Inquisition is helping me. +2. And +2. Wow. Do I have new stuff? No, I don't. $10 still for them? Is 10 the highest it can go? It must be. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This should be 14. 10 is the highest it goes. So even with +2 Goodwill the Inquisition, I'm still only at 5 complacency there. 10, 7, 10. And 9, 10, 10. Alright, so we still have a lot of rumor stuff. Gotta go to the bridge, talk to 1,000,000 people. Yeah, that is going to take me a while. I'm seeing a yellow telling me to go back in. I should have hit the map before I left. Maybe I have to talk to them? Let's find out. Okay, that one's resolved. Nothing burger. Nothing burger. I think we're good, actually. Oh, look at that. I was able to afford this a long time ago. Alright, let's go upgrade our dog. I bet this is our ship, too. It is, yay! Let's go upgrade our... Well, we could do it on our ship, I guess. I didn't need to do it here. Let's do it here. He's got his own throne. Mindy, you have your own throne. I think that's all it does too. I don't think it actually improves his stats. Let's go to the bridge. Because I think I have to go to a different system anyways. Here we are, we're in Act 3 after however many hours. Wow. So I'm betting I probably played for 20 hours before I started recording this. Where's my Steam? I'm at 126 hours. So yeah, we've done 100 hours of playthrough so far. And if you're still watching this far in, you've watched 100 hours of videos of this game. You're dedicated, you're in. And if you made it this far, I can't quit on you. I gotta figure out how to finish this. Oh my goodness. Alright, well, I know we got stuff to do here. It's more of a matter of what do we do first? Okay, I don't know who this Letard Furious is. He's that healer dude. Let's do our rounds. It's a new act, so... Yep, we gotta go around and ask everybody if these words mean anything.
Lord Captain, your presence is welcome. And I wish to apologize for my prior coldness. Of course, my mission is all I can think about. If I only knew. Others think...
I'm
I feel
going
that
through
my
this
undertaking
quickly.
will be fulfilled when I find the answer. But one... Among the handful of... The one star. Yes, that was the beginning of... After that, she trapped... Millions of people owed their lives to... One day we will reach Salus Prime, and stand
Sorry, I'm just... I know it's just... If I ever do want to finish this game...
Words cannot describe how boring the bridge is without our stimulating conversations. I have enjoyed...
This is where I must leave. The timing of that is funny. Very comical. Alright, I got all these new devices on my ship. Okay, one half of the bridge is done.
Lord Captain? No, definitely not. No, I don't recall anything like that. Lord Captain.
Alright, nothing there. Now we got Heinrichs.
Let me preempt your question. You want to talk about what happened after the Magna Excessia? An explanation? Lord Inquisitor Xavier Calcazar deemed it necessary, after observing the new rogue trader von Valancius in a social setting, to have a private conversation with you. The lack of warning is used to dispose the subject towards a more direct conversation and less prepared answers. You emerged whole and unscathed from the encounter. Trust me, that counts as more than a happy ending to a conversation with my mentor. And you have been given a gift. An official demonstration of his opinion of you and your activities. I will struggle to find anything to add to that. We will not discuss this again. As I see it, the Lord Captain would do better to focus on his immediate duties than to continue ruminating on what is past. Of course not. The Lord... To be honest, I'm not even certain that the people I know are still alive.
Not gonna give me an answer.
Such
yeah, we're not
as?
doing that. Alright, we're done. Uh... She can't be just doing stuff. I mean, that's like, you know, someone that moves in and then starts moving your furniture around. You can't do that without at least talking about it first. It's important. Okay, so... Alright, we're making our rounds here. I probably should respec now that I understand my people better, but the changes would be minor on some of the characters. For the most part, we're doing fine. This is the one. We ended up getting a lot of goods. We can go up 7,800. I got these from defeating ships. Let's do it. So we got a class 5 engine. I mean, that's just better. I mean, I know the speed's only one better, but it's still better. Oh, what an interesting one. It's not a lance weapon anymore. We need thousands more before we can go up again. But it does only go to 14, thankfully. And as for the rest of these guys... we need to go all the way to 21. Yeah, see, I have 8,000 worth. That's almost 8,000 worth. $14,000 worth. And some of this is overlap. Meaning that if I pick one of them and do like all 8,000, these other numbers are going to drop. But what it does show, though, is that Fellowship of the Void is taking items that nobody else will take. And the same with the Kazbalika mission. These two are willing to take more items. So if I go up 8,000 more, I don't know, like, is this what I need or not? Here we get some more medkits, but I don't know yet. I shall hold off. We have so many other things going on right now. So this is clearly an upgrade. So we'll put that on. And that we can send a cargo. That's a torpedo tube that we've been holding on to because they do more damage. I don't know if the sonic ones are better. I think the thing with the sonic ones is I think they have more armor to them. I sort of wish the game was a little more forthcoming with some of that stuff. This is the tough one. Theoretically, it does 80 damage if all 8 of them hit, but it's short range. Whereas right now it's a medium range dorsal lance weapon that does almost 80 damage. I'll hold on to it, but I don't know if I'm gonna do it. Now this one, again, you know, it says Wrath Starfighters, so how's it different than... So it's 4 attack craft, each of them with a heavy laser turret. These are Fury Interceptors, 4 attack craft, each with a heavy laser turret. So they're the same, theoretically. I mean, ideally, maybe if I was willing to get rid of the flak, I could put both of these on there. But I'm telling you, that flak is just so amazing. So if I went, so this was iconoclastic. So there's gonna be some other statue thingy if I went heretical or whatever. So many hours just to see what that would say.
Take heed, Nemo. Our blessed Domin honors us with a visit. The one who delivered this ark from the curse of your existence.
Hold on, isn't Nemo the name of the ship too?
May the
Omnissiah knows all, comprehends. May your late...
I'm noticing that J is missing. She used to stand here. Okay, nothing new from her. Kadira.
They mean nothing to me. They're just words. A whisper. So quiet, Oh, now I have a headache. And the stupid bloody whisper wasn't much help. Of course.
Well, it was at least part of the quest. Oh, there she is.
You are spoiling me with the splendor of your presence again, Shireen. Have you decided to treat your soul to the fruits of my eloquence? Or do you wish to discuss business with the newly appointed owner of a Mercatum Tabula Officiale? My gang is quite the void beast, Shireen. But why are we talking about the departed, Shireen? It is difficult not to be aware of the powers that be. Especially... Oh.
Hold
You
on, she
are
said
spoiling
something.
me with this. Oh, I have no doubt you...
Oh, no doubt. I thought she said, I doubt you will. I was like, holy crap, is she, like, upset with me? Alright, I think that covers everything. Didn't talk to the pet. But I should be okay. I know we have to go to this Atlas region or whatever. So we still have that rumor. Oh, that's a new system. Oh, 1 minute. 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 1 min This is gonna be why we maybe need to start making things green. But let's go here. Maybe it'll let me find a new route. Otherwise I would have to carve one. Oh my goodness, it's gonna make me carve, isn't it? That's gonna spend a lot of my points. Right there it is. There's a red one here. More plasteel. I shall take. I'm still not going to do it. I'm still only at 5 and I have plenty. Oh, look, we got a nice boost of people. Sign me up. Don't pass go. Don't collect $200. Alright, I'm down to 4, but that was worth it. Look at that. That's a very respectable number. That's the quest, so we're gonna go hit the other stuff. Alright, let's go see what this is about. You know what? I was saying I can design a character that doesn't need to use fellowship, and it's true. And then it's like, okay, but now you need momentum. Jay is a high fellowship type of character, and so is Kasha, actually. I also, maybe I should Google it sometime. Like, what if I took the other navigator besides Kasha? Like, would he have the same skills? Or is it different? I don't know these things. So she's telling her there's no path. This is like straight from a Arnold Schwarzenegger movie or something.
You have disappointed us, rogue trader von Valancius.
Always keep your eye on the price.
You are accused of consorting with Xenos, betraying the Imperium, and neglecting the interests of humankind.
I always keep my options open.
The Tribunal is waiting for your explanations. Come closer.
I don't like either of these. So he had a plan and it's backfiring. To say that I'm sort of confused is true. I mean, I think I'm following. There's like all these new characters being introduced. I mean, this Archon thing clearly is above the dude who I've been wanting to kill the whole Act 2. And then this person with all the poetry. No clue who that is. I keep failing. Oh, come on. My skills are all horrible.
That's how it's done. I won't let it define me. I always have a backup plan. Failure is just a temporary setback. What do we have here? Success is the only outcome I accept. I'll learn from this mistake. I always get the job done. Keep your wits about you. Let us not dawdle.
Oh my gosh, is the poet the Voidver?
Always keep your eye on the prize.
I'm confused. Maybe that's just a dead end.
I won't let it define me. Is there money to be made? rise to the top or get left in the dust. Failure is just a temporary setback.
Can I get there? I guess I can.
Keep your wits about you.
I think I have to deal with Malice. I don't think I can kill it. My little lowly pistol? I mean, this dude is hard to kill when I have my full party. Oh, look at all this stuff. Is that where I need to go? I think I do. What a bizarre way to play Act 3.
I always keep my options open.
It's definitely different. If it was more of the same as Act 2, I probably would have been bored. Then we're gonna find Abelard. All I have to say is I hope the game remembers what equipment I had on what character, because that's the most annoying thing, is when you have to re-equip.
Let us not dawdle.
I don't know where I'm going. Am I really going all the way back? This is where I came from.
It's here.
Alright, so I got her in my party. I have a shotgun. Oh. Why can't she equip this? It cannot be Drakari. Oh, but she has a long rifle. Right, there we go. That's a good damage-dealing weapon. Alright. I know that I need to go that way, but I want to come back and... Hold on, we just took... Where did the armor go? I just picked up armor.
What is it? I have learned much in my exile.
See, there's like goods all of a sudden now. I see what's going on. It's in the cargo, even though... So the armor went into cargo, even though, I don't have access to it.
Always keep your eye on the price.
That is a big mistake.
Just as I planned.
My success was inevitable.
We don't have either of those. Argenta has those.
Is there money to be made?
I think that this whole thing might be Act 3. Jeez Louise. The game teased me. I get the most awesome ring ever, and now I don't get to use it. But it is super late at night, so I do have to stop here. Thanks for watching. As always, stay awesome.